Earlier this month, I attended the annual Housing Forecast seminar hosted by the Realtors Association of Edmonton. This half-day seminar featured speakers from the City of Edmonton, the Realtors Association of Edmonton, Edmonton Global, and the Alberta Treasury and Finance Board. And they all provided their insight of where we came from in 2019 from an Alberta economy perspective and where we're headed, or at least they think where we're headed in 2020. Today, I'm going to share a few key notes that I jotted down from the presentation that I thought were of interest. Please do keep in mind that these are simply forecasts from the presenters at the seminar and by no means are what I think may or may not happen in 2020. So I got my trusty clipboard here and I do have a few notes that I'd like to just mention. Of course, if you have any further questions about them, please feel free to send me a private message. So, Edmonton and area is forecasted to have a 2% population growth in 2020, a 1% employment growth, and unemployment rates to hit 6.9%. So that sector is slightly going to improve or forecasted to improve. And housing starts are forecasted to be down to 9,700 this year. If I remember correctly, in 2019, housing starts were in and around the 10,200 mark. There are some risks to the Edmonton outlook and the forecast for 2020. Here's the risks that the Edmonton area economy faces. Oil prices fall further in 2020 is forecasted, causing a further slump in energy investment and provincial government spending. Consumer confidence falters with concerns over growing debt, rising interest rates, and inflation. Conclusion of a number of major construction projects in the Edmonton region leads to further contraction in the building sector. Stricter controls on carbon emissions and opposition to energy investments constrain longer-term growth in the energy sector. Growing international trade conflicts limit global growth and depress commodity prices, as well as reduce exports of manufactured goods and professional services. What I kind of heard during the presentation that morning is that the back half of 2019 turned out not as good as originally forecasted in earlier 2019. The recovery that we're going to experience here is just simply prolonged. It's going to be a while until we recover. Non-residential construction investment remains weak in the area. Unemployment rates to ease gradually. Young people and young jobs are driving the unemployment rates right now. We have a steady labor force growth since 2016. The natural increase in immigration drive the population growth in the area. There was also an interesting talk from Lynette Tremblay with Edmonton Global, and her division is responsible for improving the region's value proposition and competitiveness through advocacy, innovation, and business partnerships. Edmonton Global is working on collaborating locally to compete globally. So here's the kind of overall snapshot of forecasted for the real estate market in 2020. Single family average prices will increase 0.4%. Not 4%, no, 0.4%. Condo average prices will increase 0.2%, and duplex prices will increase 0.3%. Single family unit sales will grow 0.6%, condo unit sales will grow 0.6%, and duplex sales will grow 1.4%. Please do keep in mind, those are only forecasted numbers. Only time will tell how our economic times will unfold in 2020. If you have any further questions or if you would like further information about your particular real estate investments, feel free to send me a private message. Thanks for watching.